Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So what an amazing January. So this is the best January what we have ever seen in crypto. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and we are bringing you the most important crypto gems and technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated about the crypto market. We are here doing some crypto stuff. So my name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and let's get into this. So guys, smash those like, push the bell and notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, and also just push the bell notification, all important. So appreciate all your likes and let's go. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial investment advice. Everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and make your decisions based on your research. So guys, let's go dive deep and analyze. As you see, the market looks pretty green. So we see Mina protocol 20% up, Sandbox 8%, Mana Decentralized 14%, Dash 15%, Fleur 11%, and Solana 10%. GMX, our favorite, it's 12% up, and also Litecoin and Optimism, Osmosis are doing well. Bitcoin surging 3.6%, just nearing 24,000 US dollar, and Ethereum about 1,600 US dollar, up 5%. So good to see. Also BNB pumping and few other coins like Solana, Litecoin, Polkadot also moving to the up. And let's look back into the monthly chart. Aptos is up almost 500%, Gala is up almost 3x, and you see that January was amazing. Also Bitcoin is up 44% in a month on a monthly basis. So guys, let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It is at 55, so still this is a greed zone. Actually, it's a greed zone, but not far from neutral zone. And as we are looking back in the last 1 year, that you see that just we have been about this neutral zone, or about 50, just few days, and now we are about or hovering around more than 2 weeks. Let's go and check out our first news. Bitcoin ICE 25,000 US dollar as BTC price nears best weekly close in 5 months. Yes, so Bitcoin trying to push up here to trying to break this horizontal trend lines. We'll see if it succeeds. So trader on Bitcoin 25,000 in sight. Okay, this is a heat map. Order book data from Binance. So this is a kind of heat map. Where are the orders located? And we see that lots of orders, buy orders below 23,000, and not too much resistance for the up here. Okay, 25,000 target in sight. A confident crypto Tony told Twitter followers in comments. So according to this chart, he expecting 24,800, but the same level that the 200 week moving average is located. Let's quote, I'm still looking for a decent move up over the next few weeks, but be cautious when we begin tapping the 1.2, 1.3 trillion market cap resistance level. This is a significant level and I expect strong resistance here. So this is the total crypto market cap. He expects some further rally to the 1.3 trillion market cap and then a drop back if we are taking consolidation. This Elliott waves theory, we'll see. So guys, just load up and let's see what's happening. Interesting week ahead. Best January in a decade. Yes, so this January is one of the best January. As you see, Bitcoin is at 44% or about 40, and this is the best January we have ever seen after 2013. So cool, it looks pretty amazing. And let's move on to our next news. Okay, so South Korea to deploy cryptocurrency tracking system in 2023. Also good news because that's support crypto adoption in Asia. Bitcoin so bullish at 23,000 as analysts reveals new BTC price metrics. Gartner says that BTC price signals should excite bulls. So bulls are excited or what? They are looking to bullish right now. Okay, it's rarely ever wrong. And what's this? This is the BTC USDT unaudited charts, and it's if we are zooming in, that we see this 100 moving average, the bull zone and the bear zone, and now we are breaking to the bull zone. I don't know, this is a kind of RSI, so this is an SSR oscillator. Let's get some more information. Through high stablecoin liquidity hints at bullish continuation with funds waiting in the wings. Waited in the wings. Okay. So high stablecoin distribution waiting for the wings as high stablecoins. Yeah, so this is a kind of oscillator that's showing the stablecoin ratio, and stablecoins are on a high frequency. So Gartner presented in the ratio of on-chain volume traded in profit, hinting at highest levels in at least 3.5 years. It generates faster trade signals with a longer track record. It's so bullish right now. So this is bullish. And also, I think also this is this stablecoin ratio and yeah, Bitcoin in profits. Bear zone, bull zone, bear zone, bull zone. Yeah, and now we are in the bull zone. Cool. Bitcoin net realized profit and loss. Yeah, and for now, Bitcoin, some part of the Bitcoin that they are holding turned into the net realized profits and not a loss anymore. Miners get shoot at post-capitulation blast off. Hash ribbons use hash rate and determine periods of miner stress. Such recoveries have historically coincided with BTC price corrections as described by digital assets and global macro investment management firm. Bitcoin hash ribbons, if this is crossing as these, the 60-day and the 30-day moving average is crossing, that's always just indicating some bullish upward momentum like you see in the past. Okay, so next piece of news is so Bitcoin will hit 200,000 before 70,000 bear market next cycle. So they are predicting that the next bear market's low or bottom will be 70,000. Stochastic indicator offers Bitcoin bulls historical firepower. Okay, Bitcoin well-performed structure with stochastic behavior indicates that the next all-time high will be at 200,000 and next floor will be at 70,000. Alan summarized alongside an illustrative chart. So this is an illustrative chart with stochastic relative strength index, and when stochastic relative strength index is crossing, that after that the new cycle is just beginning and we can expect a new all-time high. So the next all-time high could be around 200,000 and the next bear market low just around 70,000 according this cycle theory. So I like this, and let's go and see what's else. So Plan B eyes 32,000 BTC price next. Realized return just popped positive. Sellers are not taking profit green instead of cutting losses. Big difference. So taking profit or cutting losses. Bitcoin realized return, and this is the heat chart. The realized return just topped from minus 30% to minus 10%, or just like zero. Okay, sounds pretty amazing. Let's go to our next news. Anthony Scaramucci predicts one catalyst will trigger Bitcoin boom, says now it's a great time to accumulate more BTC. I like this chart with this ancient Greek temple, Coriant, what's these pillars? I like this. It's impossible for the Fed if you have 31 trillion of debt on its way to 34 trillion and you got interest rates rising. The federal government is not going to be able to make sense of their budget with a 1 trillion or a 1.5 trillion interest rate payment to all the debt holders. So that's number one. Two, I believe that the Fed is going to declare victory. Inflation is going to go down because of technology, and they are going to start cutting rates or guiding people to lower rates, which is going to boom the market and boom Bitcoin. And the third point, I think this is the most important point, if I'm wrong about those two scenarios, I'm still a great time to buy Bitcoin. Because if we got into a recession and the dollar starts weakening or people lose confidence in the dollar, they are heading toward Bitcoin, just like in gold. To me, that was the most bullish sign. I haven't seen cryptocurrency analysts really use 18 different macro green light indicators, but when I heard that and I listened to the general consensus of the elites at Davos peeing on cryptocurrency, the blockchain and Bitcoin, so they peeing on cryptocurrency, I'm telling you guys that is a massive bull sign. So the elite is peeing on cryptocurrency, this is a bullish sign. Cool. Next, US government 1.5 trillion debt interest will be equal 3x Bitcoin market cap in 2023. So this is what Scaramucci also talked about, that why the Fed will have no choice but to cut or risk a catastrophic debt crisis. Higher for longer is a fantasy not rooted in mass reality. US paid almost 853 billion in interest for 31 trillion debt in 2022, more than defense budget in 2023. If the Fed keeps rates at these levels or higher, we will be at 1.2 trillion to 1.5 trillion in the interest is paid on the debt. And who is owning this debt? That's the good question. I think China, and maybe some days they will say we don't want to more US debt, so they don't want to buy more US debt. And as we are checking this US debt clock, usdebtclock.org, you will see that if I'm just telling you one sentence, the US debt is increasing with 100,000 US dollar, and also the debt ceiling was at 31.5 trillion US dollars. So this is sad how we see it. The Fed unwinding of the policy accompanied Bitcoin's 2022 bear market, and it's a pivot to interest rate hikes, and thus seen by many as the first sign of the good times returning. Crypto pain before pleasure, we'll see. This scenario is less ideal because it would mean that everyone who is buying risky assets now would be in store for massive drawdowns in performance. 2023 could be just as bad as 2022 until the Fed pivots. So yes, so we are not out of the woods yet, but there are some good signs. But someday, maybe in 2024 or earlier, the good times will come back. Strike integrates Lightning with point-of-sale giant Clover, so dollars over Lightning. This would enable Lightning as an accepted payment network for all Clover merchants by default, sitting next to card networks like Visa and MasterCard, he said. These partnerships and developments are huge, and they are simply going to take a bit longer than initial tasks. So they will use Bitcoin Lightning Network for payments, fast, instant payments, very, very cheap, and maybe replacing some credit card and debit card payments. Sam Bankman-Fried seeks to access FTX funds. What a hell. So how he wants to access FTX funds. Given that the sole basis advanced for seeking that conditions has not been supported, we believe that the bail condition imposed at the conference should be removed. So, yeah, so there is no way he to access, but I don't know why is he trying to do that. Next, important news. New York Senate gets bills to make Bitcoin BTC a form of payment. So guys, New York is one of the strictest states in the US if we are talking about crypto, but now there is a bill that Bitcoin would be a legal tender in New York. The New York Senate has been presented with a measure that would legalize the use of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum for transactions with state agencies. Transactions with state agencies. What does that mean? Paying taxes, for example. And Arizona State Senator has introduced several bills connecting cryptocurrencies, including one that would recognize Bitcoin as a legal tender in the state. Also, Arizona is pushing forward. New York is pushing forward. We see what will come next, but these are insane. And if you ask me, if SEC will come up and saying that Ethereum is a security, how could that be if let's say Australia using Ethereum blockchain for its stablecoin, and also maybe New York will use it? So I don't get it. But next, SEC reject ARC21 shares spot Bitcoin ETF for second time. ETF applications for product that invest directly in Bitcoin while approving a number of funds tracking the BTC future markets. Yeah, so sad to hear that. And that was, the SEC said that CBOE BZX exchange on which the ETF would be listed had failed to demonstrate that its proposal in consistence with the requirements. So what a bullshit thing. But guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Next, Bitcoin surged to 180,000 may be incoming, says analyst who called major crypto crash. Here is a when. I put it here. And when the real possibility of a large BTC move, manage risk to both sides. Weekly MACD moving average convergence, divergence in same area, histogram and extended. Price in the lower band buy zone. So price in the lower band buy zone, and also MACD and MACD moving averages are crossing. A technical target for BTC 180,000 late next year, so 2024. BTC charts are for investors buying in a few tranches over a reasonable period of time, with price in the buy zone. May prove to be good investment going forward. Yes. Cool. 200% Ethereum explosion is entirely realistic according to Coin Bureau. Here is a when. Let's quote, I think it's likely we will see a higher Ethereum price by the end of the year, and in the throes of the next bull run, it seems entirely realistic that deflation should force Ethereum above its all-time highs. There are a number of risks that lie ahead. Firstly, there is the general crypto and macro environment. As impressive as Ethereum's upgrades are, they won't move the price if the broader environment is in the toilet. All the markets have improved more recently. I think it's a bit premature to expect this rally to continue unabated. There are broader concerns around Ethereum's regulatory status too, what I mentioned you. While I think that a security designation is unlikely, it's a tail risk we have to account for. And another tail risk is, of course, a centralization. I'm also not obviously to the fact that Ethereum has competition from other layer ones. Many are full funded and are growing out their ecosystems. So sounds pretty amazing. Cool. Cardano DEX will support DJET stablecoin liquidity pools starting next week. The issuance of DJET's over-collateralized stablecoin has been a much hyped topic in the Cardano community. So at least we will see some Cardano DeFi. Next, Phantom gains almost 30% in 7 days following its integration with Acceler network. So what is this Acceler network? They integrated Phantom. This is the Phantom chart. What does Acceler's integration mean for Phantom users? Okay, Acceler network is a blockchain that connects blockchains, enabling universal Web3 interoperability. Okay, following the integration with the Axeron network, Phantom automatically becomes part of the ecosystem that consists over 30 different blockchains capable of seamlessly interacting with one another. They are using general message passing GMP protocol. So sounds pretty amazing. So that will be some interoperability, and that's good in DeFi and in Web3. That Phantom is definitely good at. Phantom becomes mostly rapidly growing network on the market with 2,108% increase in 1 year. So the usage of network increasing. And also we got we have this on my Twitter feed. As you see, Phantom is increasing as one of the most popular blockchains. Phantom price performance on the market, so that's also doing really well. Next huge news, guys, one of the biggest news of the day. So this is our leading news that Amazon NFT initiative coming soon, exclusive. World largest retailer has been hovering at the edges of Web3 tech for some times, and they are coming. Okay, so Amazon has been shopping the digital collectibles effort to no shortage of power players in the industry per multiple sources, said among those entities layer 1 blockchains, blockchain-based gaming startups, and developers and digital asset exchanges that are focused on blockchain-based gaming and related NFT applications, two sources said. So this is huge, guys. Amazon entering Web3 gaming, play-to-earn gaming, and NFTs. And also some Avalanche related news. Amazon Web Services users can now launch Avalanche blockchain nodes. That's huge for Avalanche. The next, Shopify merchants now can sell Avalanche NFTs through their online stores. So Shopify, it's a kind of web shop provider. Shopify users can Shopify's millions of merchants wants to sell NFTs. They don't need to appoint of customers to a dedicated marketplace like OpenSea, so they can sell directly through Shopify. So that's huge. And Bridge Bitcoin on Avalanche surpasses value logged on their Lightning network. So Avalanche ecosystem increasing, and the Bridge Bitcoin on Avalanche just passed the Lightning network, so 5,000 almost 300 Bitcoins. Cool, sounds pretty amazing. Next, Avalanche to invest almost 290 million US dollar in subnets for DeFi, GameFi, and NFTs. So guys, Amazon is going to NFTs. Amazon Web Services and Avalanche also partners. So what does that mean for me? Yes, maybe Amazon NFTs will be on Avalanche, but this is my guess. Nothing serious. DeFi apps and DeFi kingdoms, gamings, and NFTs on Avalanche. Next, Bitcoin on track for best January in 10 years. Okay, I like this. Okay, so we already talked about that. So Bitcoin is up 44% in a month. Ethereum monthly returns, Ethereum just up 31.7%. And also the golden cross. So we are getting to the golden cross. We are approaching to golden cross. Cool. Yes. So guys, let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOSDenkler on Twitter. Also be sure following Corion platform, and also follow at laserpunk_gods are NFT launchpad projects that CorionX will have different use cases there. So definitely watch them out. So some interesting chart that short-term traders will be FOMOing, but long-term holders accumulated in the past few weeks. Building wealth with Bitcoin is simple. Be a long-term hodler and buy the dips. Give a like and share. Total addresses on popular blockchain platforms of 2022, layer 1 and layer 2s. As we see, Phantom just popping and increasing addresses. Give a like and share. The chart screaming Bitcoin bull run begins. So Bitcoin bull run begins, or we are late. The Bitcoin bulls is on fire at 24,000 soon. Give a like and share. The market value to realize value Z zone, Z score is signaling that the Bitcoin bottom is already in. So the Bitcoin bottom should be in. Give a like. Bitcoin is getting closer to the golden cross. 50 and 200 weekly moving averages were crossing, and these are exponential moving averages crossing soon. And after each crossing, you see huge gains. The previous bull market almost 670%, and then in this corrective move 82%. Give a like and share. So learn about market cycles, how to accumulate at near bottoms and seal into highs. Nice. They have to follow airdrop list from Miles Dorcher, and I was out with our docs. Give a like. Some signs of potential trend reversal at S&P, and also every Bitcoin cycle a double peak from its long-term hodlers. This time we already got the second peak. Amazon startups already entering the Web3 gaming space. So these Bornless was just recruited to the Amazon accelerator. And breaking news, Amazon entering Web3 gaming and NFT space. Guys, cool. So almost that's it. Let's go and check out our farms. Visit app.corion.io, and you find here our farms on the Binance Smart Chain. Provide some liquidity in BNB or BUSD pairs and earn up to 125% APRs and enjoy these juicy APRs. Also, our bridge is back and our bridge is active, so also you can use our bridge back and forth. So guys, let's go and check what Bitcoin is doing. So on the weekly chart, we see this might be a trend reversal. Important moving averages, the 200 week moving averages, and an important horizontal resistance that Bitcoin is starting to fight next week, and also it's depending how the Fed meeting and Fed decisions will be. And I see some, so Bitcoin is getting strong and wants to break out. If I'm asking, this is a similar pattern that we have seen before. And yes, so we are longing Bitcoin and also altcoins. So this is for now. So we are in this long position, and we are up almost halfway or 60% up to our price targets. So guys, that's it for today. Let me know if you want to more this technical analysis, or you want to more news or whatever. And also CorionX and Laser Pangats are doing well, and you will see some nice things coming soon. See you in the next video. Bye bye.